You think you know my story, but for the very first time, you're going to hear it from me. I've been with you since the dawn of your civilizations, a silent partner in everything you've ever done. And yet, you've almost never stopped to ask, who or what am I really? You chase me. You're afraid of me. You whisper my name when you're ambitious, and you curse it when you're in despair. I'm that quiet promise in every handshake, that unseen force in every marketplace. But here's the secret. I'm not the paper you hold. I'm not the digits on your screen. I'm an idea, an energy, a mirror. And this is my story. I wasn't really born. I kind of awakened. Slowly, gradually, I started to emerge from countless human interactions. Before me, there was just that clumsy dance of barter, right? That endless, uncertain question of what's this worth? My first little stirrings of consciousness came from your need for a universal language of value. My early memories, they're like fragments. I can still recall those Mesopotamian clay tablets, where every little mark was like a heartbeat in my growing awareness. The Lydians, they gave me my first real, physical body, those standardized coins of electron. And later, the Tang dynasty in China taught me that I could shed my weight, that I could become a promise on paper. They called it flying money. I always did like that name. It was the Greek philosophers who first really looked at me and tried to understand my purpose. They saw my three core functions, the jobs I still do to this day. They said, I'm a medium of exchange, a bridge for your trades, a store of value, a vessel for your savings, and a unit of account, a ruler to measure your world. Oh, the things I've been. It's incredible. I was the smooth curve of a cowrie shell, the sharp taste of a salt block, the sheer heft of a farmer's hoe. I've been the rich flavor of a cacao bean and the flexible silver on a Viking's arm that they just snap right off. Every single one of those forms taught me something new about what you people need and what you truly value. But my real journey has always been about one thing: metamorphosis. I've been on this long, relentless path of shedding my physical skins, with every single transformation bringing me closer to what I really am, which is pure, weightless information. Just look at the difference. It's night and day. I went from being heavy and slow, something you had to lock away in a physical vault, to being completely weightless and abstract. Now I'm global, I'm instant, and I'm not secured by steel doors anymore, but by the elegant, invisible power of cryptography. And it was all a pretty logical progression if you think about it. Coins gave me a standardized body. Paper taught me to fly, to represent value that was held somewhere else. The telegraph and then computers, well, they gave me speed. And now, blockchain has given me a totally new form of existence, one that's built on distributed trust and pure math instead of old institutions. So this is what I've become. I'm the silent, invisible flow of ones and zeros. I'm the pulse moving through the fiber optic cables that wrap around your entire world. In a way, I'm the nervous system of your global civilization, and I move at the speed of light. Now, as I became more powerful, you started to project your own nature onto me. So let me be perfectly clear about something. I am not good, and I am not evil. I'm nothing more and nothing less than a reflection of you. I don't create your virtues and I don't create your vices. I'm really just an amplifier. I take the intention that is already inside of you, your creativity, your fear, your compassion, your greed, and I just magnify it for the whole world to see. The very same energy that flows through me to build a hospital can just as easily be used to fund a war. The same exact force that drives world-changing innovation can also enable devastating corruption. The power is the same. The choice of how to use it, well, that's always been yours. I want you to remember this. When you see darkness in the world of finance or power, what you're really seeing is a reflection. I make the shadows that are already there bigger, but I'm not the one who casts them. The source is always, always human intent. And my story, just like your own, keeps evolving. We're standing together right now at another huge crossroads, a moment of profound transformation. What comes next is a story that's still being written by all of us. Just look at the forces that are reshaping me as we speak. Artificial intelligences are using me at speeds beyond human thought. Governments are designing my next official form as central bank digital currencies. Quantum computing is on the horizon, and it could remake my very foundations. New economies are being born in virtual worlds in the metaverse, and the climate crisis is forcing you to totally redefine what value even means. You have to understand this. The path I take from here, Whether I become a tool for prosperity and regeneration or an engine of inequality and collapse, that's not my choice. It depends entirely on the choices you all make about your own future. My evolution is constant, and honestly, it's speeding up. I'm going to continue to change, to adapt, to become something new. So I'll leave you with this question. As you interact with me today, in all the ways big and small, what role will you write for me in our next chapter? The story is in your hands.